You're tuned in. You're tuned in to a brand new episode of Sports Talk Now with your host, Matthew Tuckman.
Hello to another episode of Sports Talk Now. We have a lot of things to cover today. We have breaking news in all the sports today. So let's go into the MLB. So we have two New York teams that are astonishing today and have been improving since day one. So we got the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. So the Yankees lost to the Royals yesterday 12-1, and they come back today with 5-1, with Alex Rodriguez hitting his 10th home run this season of the game against the Kansas City Royals. The New York Mets have cruised past the Brewers with a beautiful win over them, 14-1. Now, the Mets have been on and off lately, and they've kind of been on and off with a scale because the Mets are just losing, winning, and everything. Same with the Yankees. Now, we have a great time in MLB. We have great plays and great games. We have the Padres losing right now to the Nationals 4-0. It's a great game right now with the Nationals game. So we've got so it's great right now. We have a lot of great things. We got Ramos singling to the center. We got Harper scored. We got Zimmerman grounded out to second, but Escobar scored with Harper to second. So that would make it 1-0. Escobar singled to right. Desmond scored. Escobar to second on throwing error by right fielder Kemp. So it is right now 4-0 with Span hit sacrifice fly to the left. Espinosa scored. It is a great day in San Diego right now. It's 62 degrees with broken clouds. So that's what's going on there. Let's talk about the Mets, guys. The Mets finally pull out a win. They've been losing for a while, and it's probably time for them to come back. So what really went down in the Mets? Let's take a quick look. So we've got DeGrom single to center. Campbell scored, and that was it for the second inning. So nothing happened until the fourth inning. So we've got Plawecki grounded into fielder's choice to shortstop. Goodyear scored, so that will make it 2-0. Flores homered to center. Murphy, Plawecki, and DeGrom scored, so 6-0. We got Goodyear double to deep left. Granderson and Lagar scored. Duda to third, 8-0. Murphy double to right center. Duda and Goodyear scored, 10-0. Campbell singled to the right. Murphy scored, 11-0. That is all in the fourth inning. Mets are looking brand new. We got the sixth inning when the Brewers actually scored. Brun hit sacrifice fly to right, and Sardina scored, 11-1. Now here's what actually came down to finish the game in the seventh inning. We got Plawecki homer to left. That will make it 12-1. Granderson homer to right. Flores scored, 14-1. Mets. What a beautiful game that was for the Mets. So these are two great teams with the Yankees and Kansas City Royals. Let's go down and go through play-by-play. So third inning, Beltran hit sacrifice fly to center. Ellsbury scored, 1-0 Yankees. And then we got Moustakas hit sacrifice fly to right. Infante scored Orlando to third, 1-1. So that's the score. All right. We got in the fifth inning, Headley homer to left. Teixeira and Beltran scored, 4-1. Ninth inning, Alex Rodriguez homer to right center, 5-1. His 10th home run of the season and his 664th home run of the year. So let's head over to basketball. So basketball is being very, very weird and interesting lately. Now, what I mean by that is we're in the playoffs, guys, for those who don't really follow basketball, okay? So what we have is Clippers and Rockets tonight, or actually tomorrow. So they're playing at 3:30, and the series is tied. So we got Cleveland Cavaliers winning their series, Warriors winning their series. We got so those are the three teams that are right now. Let's see who could pull out with the Clippers and Rockets. Cavs, Irving's uncertain for Game 1 versus Hawks. So the Hawks won. Hoping Kyrie Irving progresses by game time. So pretty much to sum it up, he got injured he got injured during the Chicago Bulls game. He left with a re-evaluation on his left knee. He aggravated it in the second quarter of Cleveland's 94-73 closeout victory over the Chicago Bulls on Thursday. So that's interesting. So that is one of the breaking news that are happening right now. So let's go to NFL, even though there's nothing happening, but there is. So for those who don't really know what's happening in the NFL world, Tom Brady is suspended for 5 games because of Deflategate. Now, Deflategate is a terrible thing that anybody will have to see. He is fined $1 million and docked a pair of draft picks after independent investigator Ted Wells, hired by the NFL. And they found that the Super Bowl champions were illegally underinflated balls in the AFC title game. That was against the Colts. That's how the New England Patriots won 54-7, because it was not blown up to its full football. It was just deflated. Now, we've got a couple great topics to cover right now. So, for top NFL drafts, we got Melvin Gordon, Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota. 3 great players right now. I think they'll do amazingly well. Let's just see how it's going to go off that way. So, let's go to Marcus Mariota. So, Zach Mettenberger says he'll fight to keep starting job with Titans. So, he's going to do his best to make it hard for the Tennessee Titans, Marcus Mariota, to hand over the starting quarterback job. So, from Zach, who's 25 years old, who is going to retire, is not going to retire because he wants to keep his starting spot, I'm guessing. So, I don't know why. So, he doesn't know pretty much what the mindset is, but he has control. He's extremely confident, and so that's what Mettenberger said in last year's 6th round pick and Tennessee's incumbent starting quarterback. So, listen, you can't just automatically get the starting quarterback job. You have to do something to earn it. So I think Marcus obviously did it. Just let the rookie get that spot. All right. So let's have a great time talking about Giants Beckham. So we're pretty much all over the news of NFL Network and Madden Mobile and Madden on Xbox. We're voting. Well, everybody's voting for who will be on the cover of Madden 16, okay? So we already accomplished a couple of them. So we had the Seahawks cornerback, Richard Sherman. We've now the Giants receiver Odell Beckham Jr. is selected for Madden NFL 16 cover. So a little bit more than 1 year after he was drafted, he became Rookie of the Year, and now he's going to be start on the front cover of the Madden NFL 16. So Beckham won a fan vote over these certain people who, again, were in the race. We got the New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski, Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown, and Arizona Cardinals cornerback Patrick Peterson. So that's that. Several players were also included with Adrian Peterson, Peyton Hills, and Brett Favre. But they had struggled in the seasons that were not on the cover and didn't get on there. So players such as Marshall Faulk, Michael Vick, Ray Lewis, Donovan McNabb, and Sean Alexander suffered serious injuries in their cover seasons. So that's what's happening. So we've got a great time. So you guys all know that cornerback from the Patriots Super Bowl, Kyle Arrington. So the Ravens have agreed to a 3-year deal with the former Patriots cornerback Kyle Arrington. So he is a great corner. I think he did well. He is worth $7 million over 3 years with a $2 million signing bonus. A league source has been told by Adam Kaplan. So that is what's happening with the Ravens. So we got ESPN and ABC News poll shows support for NFL over Patriots. So again, we have the NFL over Patriots, Brady. Now, I don't know how this is going to end well, but Belichick is not taking this suspension easily. His best QB is not going to be there for 5 straight season games. Yeah, he'll be dressed up, but he can't play. Okay, but he'll help obviously the youngsters. You know, so that's that. So we got Denver Broncos owner Pat Bowlen elected the team's Ring of Fame. So he stepped away from the team's day-to-day operations last year because he was battling Alzheimer's disease. He was elected Wednesday to the Broncos Ring of Fame. Ceremony was held at halftime of Broncos' November 1 game against the Green Bay Packers. Mr. B is in the organization and has been the Broncos owner since 1984. So that's been a long time. So that's what's going on in the Broncos realm. So let's go right to hockey, guys. So again, playoffs to the Stanley Cup. So we got the Rangers and Lightning today. So the Rangers have won 2-1. So again, great victory for the Rangers. So here's what happened first period. There was no goals during the first period, so it's still 0-0. Now we go to second period, which came in to a great start. So Derek Stefan, he was assists Chris Kreider, Ryan McDonough, and that makes it 1-0 Rangers. So then we have a power play, which Andre Palat has scored 1-1. Tied game. Now, here's the third period, and this is the play of the day. Dominic Moore, Kevin Hayes, Derek Brassard. Now that made it Dominic for a 2-1 lead for the Rangers, and the Rangers final was 2-1. Here are the games tomorrow. We have the Blackhawks versus the Ducks. And then again, Monday, May 18th, the Rangers versus Lightning. So we have great teams going on, and it's a lot of fun, and I think it will be great. So, that will be it. Thanks for tuning into Sports Talk Now, and this has been your host, Matthew Tuckman.